Hey guys, Tyler X71 here, and today we're going to be working on this Gemmy 1999 hip swinging skeleton. I'm going to zoom out here really quick for you so the view might not get that great, or the picture I should say. But so basically all we're doing is fixing the try me button. If you ever had one of these Gemmy characters, these dancing ones, you press, nothing happens. You have to push really hard in order to get it to go. This guy does have a gear that's splitting. I'm not going to replace it yet. It still dances, so it's fine. Initially, I made a video of me cleaning. This is the monster version. I just did the same exact repair too, plus I had to glue his arm because his arm came broken. But initially, I made this video of me cleaning the connection. Cleaning the connection here on the try me button. But unfortunately, it wasn't just the fact that it was dirty, it was actually worn down from years of being pressed, I assume. So the exact repair that I just did on the monster off camera, I'm going to go ahead and do with the tuxedo skeleton on camera. Like I said, I did have this taken apart about an hour ago because I initially just cleaned the connection. I was going to make a whole video on it, and then, you know, I put it all back together, and still, you had to press it kind of hard. So I was like, all right, well, you know, the button's just worn down. What are you going to do? So we're going to get rid of the old one. Like I said, I cleaned it with isopropyl alcohol. You got to push relatively hard, harder than you should. We're gonna snip the wires. I'd say at about right here should be good. This is the old one in the trash. Here is the replacement. This came out of my parts bin. I'm not exactly sure which Gemmy item I got it out of, but it is a Gemmy try me button. Perfect. All right. Save our excess wiring. Never know what we'll need it for. So now I'm going to go ahead and strip the wires for both the connector, and I'm not going to take out my wire stripper. I'm just going to do it with these scissors really quick. Sometimes the smaller wire is easier to do with a small pair of scissors than it is my wire stripper. Works just as good. I'll actually zoom in a little bit here so you can see more of what's happening. Now I'm going to strip the wires on this, on the button itself. And it's very easy to accidentally cut a wire when stripping them with scissors. You got to angle it like a certain way. It's got to be like perfectly at that angle. All right, so we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to twist the wires together on here. It should be a quick video, easy repair. I'm sure, you know, it's common sense to do, but I mean, a lot of people don't have the spare try me button. So luckily I had one laying in my parts bin that I used for this one. And then the one I used for Frankenstein, or the monster, whatever you want to call him, came from an old snowflake spinning snowman that was smoking on me when I first got it and was repairing it. So that got scrapped for parts as well. And now because this isn't inside any moving parts, because it's not going to be moving, it's going to be in the base, I'm actually not going to go ahead and solder the wires. I'm just going to go ahead and put some electrical tape over them. This way. Close it off. And I twist it around. Great. Now one for the other side. Hopefully my camera isn't too zoomed in. And sometimes when I zoom in very far, the quality picture is not great. Quality of the picture. All right. Make sure those are on there good. Not exposed. Great. Now let's make sure this button works, because like I said, this one came from my parts bin, so can't imagine why I would save it if it didn't, though. Perfect. All right. I think I can make this actually all into one video. I don't have to do any editing, which is always nice. Go ahead and place the new button in here. Tested it once more while it's in there. This thing when repairing these things is test while you can while it's apart, because sometimes you go ahead, you put it back together, and it's like, what the heck, it worked when it was apart, but... So I'm always testing the whole way through. Okay. Alright, now we'll screw this back in. I know at this angle you can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm basically, well, not basically, I am. I'm just screwing the try me button back in. All right. See, we don't have to, whatchamacallit. There we go. I don't remember what the heck I was going to say. Make sure that this is in the right way. Perfect. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and just do raw footage right here, not even stop to pause and edit together. A rather quick video anyway. We're only out 7 minutes. Does anybody actually watch to the end? I appreciate the people who do watch. Appreciate all my viewers, of course. And I feel like I do definitely upload more on TikTok than I do on YouTube, but every time I do upload a video on TikTok, I usually upload the same one here onto YouTube. It's in YouTube Shorts. There we go. I think that's a little bit better. We'll be getting a new camera soon. Perfect. And now, like I said, with the Monster, these are 2 leftover screws from the snowflake spinning snowman. I gotta put back. All right. Take a look at the Monster's arm here, where I had to glue it. It should be okay. Let's see. Looks like it's holding good. I just hot glued it. It was snapped. Looks like it's holding on good. We'll put the sleeve back on. Do a quick little video of these guys. I know you know what they do, so we'll press them both at the same time. I don't know if I mentioned this in the beginning of the video or not, but I had this Monster as a kid. We got him at Party City, and we got him on clearance because it didn't make sound. Like, it wasn't a display or anything. It was in the box, but it didn't make sound. So the worker gave us a discount, and then we took him home, and my parents were looking at it, and it was just a wire off on the speaker, so they fixed it. That's it for this video, though, guys. I appreciate you watching, and hope you enjoyed.